Thanks for tuning in to another episode of WGC Fits. Today we are going to be going over the new Titleist Vokey SM10 Wedges. We have none other than Captain Ballspeed hitting some shots for us in his fancy new shoes. So, Ian, you currently play Vokey wedges.
I do.
Might be changing that, but we will see. Maybe even these. We never know. We got to do wedge fitting. So, talk to us about what you like right off the rip from just holding these and seeing these.
Well, compared to my SM9, it looks a little bigger.
A little bigger profile?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that there looks to be more weight up here.
Mm-hmm. They are playing with some center of gravity stuff, which we'll talk about. So,
other than that, it looks great.
Now, you like the feeling of a Vokey.
Yeah.
Obviously, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's just hit a couple here. Let's just see what look and feel is.
Well, it looks great. I'll tell you that much. Nice and low.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's spun back in the rough.
We'll get over. We'll
Numbers.
talk about some of the kind of more specifics in terms of how they've adjusted this wedge a little bit, but I think we're gonna like what we see when we hit this.
That one I tried to get up in the air more, it did, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the center, it feels soft.
From just an audible perspective,
oh, it's beautiful.
This sounds really good to me.
Yes. We need a microphone just down here.
Just on the tee?
Just on the tee.
I like it. Go ahead and try to hit some of the shots that you would like normally hit.
Did you see that spin though?
Well, I mean,
that spun a lot.
They're spinny.
What do you want me to hit?
Just do your thing. Work through some of the shots that make you your low-scoring self.
A low-scoring self?
Mm-hmm.
I might hit the roof here.
Oh, I don't believe you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was perfect. Gotta hit the flop, gotta hit the low runner. Let's see if we can get a low spinner.
The low spinner is good. Little low checky guy.
Yeah.
That seems good, man.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it feels good.
So anything discernibly different, just from a feel perspective,
it feels
compared
softer.
to yours? Softer?
A little softer than that.
Okay.
More, it just feels good. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how, on a full shot. Give me one more. This shot doesn't like me.
Well, no, this is not your setup.
No.
But the interesting thing is, right, when I was kind of messing around with these, I hit them a couple times. They actually, they sounded soft,
yeah,
but they felt solid.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that I could describe that to, because generally wedges aren't forged. Generally wedges are just milled, right?
Yeah.
It almost had like a
forgy feel.
Like a forgy feel, yeah. Like I don't know how else to describe it other than that.
I like it.
It's like hitting a bladed iron almost.
I think that's great.
Mm-hmm. I think it's really good.
All right, we got another one.
We got one more?
Yeah, we got the 52 just to get a little difference in the nickel finish.
Nickel finish, yep.
Yeah.
So they do offer some finishes, right? Personally, I'm a fan of this one.
Oh, I'm a fan of this one too.
Got a little dark, kind of matte stuff going on.
What's the difference between 9 and 10 now? Just improved.
In terms of like tech?
Yeah.
So, good chunk, right? Obviously, what Vokey always does when they come out with the new wedges, it's a progression of what they've had in the past, right?
Yeah.
So, what do we want when we're hitting wedges? We want to be able to attack. We want to be able to have a flighted kind of wedge shot, right? We're not looking to get anything that's too like floaty or anything.
You want to do that.
We want to do that. There you go, right? But the more importantly, what we're really looking for is we want something that lets us control trajectory.
Yes.
Right? So what they've done with these is they've, once again, kind of a continuation of what they've done, I think, don't quote me exactly, but I want to say going all the way back to like SM7, right? They're playing with center of gravity. They're moving center of gravity on the club face quite a bit, and that's helping us produce the more kind of attack forward kind of flight, right?
That's the one I just tried to hit, a nice little flayed 52 degree.
There it is, and it's right there.
And it was very easy.
And we'll see when we get the numbers on here, right? Because of that kind of this and one other thing, spin is now impressive, is what I'll say. You always got a hosel one.
I didn't try to.
You just always
I
got
did
a
not
hosel
try
one.
to. Let me delete that.
Let me get that out of here real quick.
No, that needs to be in there. Sorry. Ian's human.
Hold on, I gotta get him back up there now.
I tried to hit it higher and I came away from the inside.
It's okay. So, in doing that, messing with the center of gravity, letting us get more of that kind of flight, right?
Yeah.
It puts trajectory in your control. Great,
Which I like.
right? We've already seen that. Hit some high ones, hit some low ones, kind of do what you want.
Especially
Next,
in Ohio because it's so windy sometimes.
oh, big time. You got to be able to flight a wedge in Ohio.
Yeah.
The next thing that's super cool is they've kind of redone their essentially heat treatment process across the face. So the grooves, because grooves are maximized and grooves are set in stone, basically. We can't do too much to the grooves at this point, right? But they're much more durable now, right?
Yeah.
So the heat treatment that they're putting on there, it's going to let these grooves stay sharper longer. What that means is not only are we going to get a spin model that's pretty powerful for a longer duration, it's going to allow us to continue to flight wedges for a longer period of time,
Which
right?
is good.
We tested with your old wedge, right? Saw a difference in launch of roughly 6 degrees.
Yeah.
That's
and
huge.
2,000 spin.
Yeah, that's huge.
Because I hit it before this.
And when we can sit there and get our launch to kind of maintain that window better and longer, doesn't get better than that.
No. Let's look at the numbers.
You want to see some numbers? Let's get some numbers.
Let's try the 60 again.
So we're going to go 60. Okay, so let's get some numbers here. So let's start off, Ian. What, can you get a 60 to 100? Okay, what's your comfortable yardage?
85, 90.
Okay, so the white flag out there, we're going to throw them just short of that.
We're going to hit the mound.
Yeah, the mound is 100 yards exactly.
So you want full?
Let's start off with just a couple, right? Let's get some numbers on what that looks like.
Oh, that was killed.
You just got to keep your launch under 40.
There we go. Yeah, okay, I can get it to 100.
Okay, so 100 all day. It missed our spin there, but good shot.
Yeah.
Let's do 2 or 3 more there.
I mean, it's
now,
right down
again,
the line.
This isn't like fit for you or anything,
Not at all.
but gives us an idea.
Oh, that one I turned on by accident. That's going to be really far.
Well, here's what I love. Even for something that is not necessarily set up for you, I've seen you launch wedges high.
Very.
And you are not launching this too high.
For a full shot.
For a full shot, yeah. I mean, I would expect this to be near 40, right? The fact that we're sitting at 35, I'm happy. Ideally, I want to see you around 32, 33, right? But 35, I'll take that.
I was looking at landing angle.
Landing angle's a bit high.
Wait, that's going up at 60?
Landing angle's a bit different. So go one more kind of fuller one, and then we're going to throw some 60-yarders in there. Let's get some numbers off some pitches and chips.
That one I tried to get a little lower. Smidgen. Oh, no, didn't. I tried.
Still not bad.
Hey, there's a spin.
Knocked her down a bit. Let's throw some 60s in there.
Okay. Well, this is a 60.
60 with the 60.
Like, that's just low for me. I mean, I probably
But
went
it's
50,
good.
but...
Right?
Hey, total was 60, so you can't yell at me.
No, I mean, 5,000-6,000 spin on a little 60-yard pitch, that's good. Especially when you got a landing angle that's around 44, 45.
Yeah, there you go.
Much better.
Oh, that's going to be like 65, though. Sorry.
I love that flight, though.
Oh, 70.
I mean, just a low driving wedge flight. Like, that's what we want, brother.
I like the landing angle on it. There we go.
All right, so overall,
Yeah,
right?
That feels good.
What do you think? You think, look and feel, first impressions, what are you thinking?
Very awesome.
Feels good, right?
I feel like it's an upgrade from my wedge, so.
Well, I definitely think it's a big upgrade from the SM9.
Yeah.
As much as I like the SM9s, I had an old set of, was it SM8s or SM9s now that I think about it? I had SM8s. So I had a set of SM8s. And the SM9s were good, right? Liked them. But I stuck with the SM8s at the time just because they were relatively new.
Yeah.
These, to me, improve enough to where I think it's really, really, really worth getting in there and at least testing, because I think that there is a just bucket of improvement that you can get out of this versus the SM9 and whatever you're kind of playing.
I want to see this wedge difference in the numbers.
Which one?
Which is a gap wedge,
Well,
like a 52 degree. Because when I was hitting this just now, this one felt amazing. We'll just try to hit it one. What do you want, a full one?
Yeah, we'll start over the 4-1, right? So just white flag it.
It's going to go over it.
About 10 yards over.
Like, that's just pure. Very pure.
That's a very good ball flight.
I love that ball flight. Is the launch good for that one?
Launch is very good. Everything about that, very good.
That spin's good. Here, let's try to hit a 100-yarder with it. Look how low that is. I like it. I might have gone too far. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, you're launching this around 24, 25, 26.
That's low for me.
Well, that's really good, though.
Yeah.
And that was
still
a
with
little
good
long.
landing angle.
Little long, and still really good spin, right?
Yeah.
Really, little bit long for 100, but not bad.
There you go. That's just so low. I like it.
See, this is like that 100-yard shot I like to hit with a pitching wedge. Because that low driving one.
This is what?
This is not a normal shot for you.
There. That could probably be 100. Yay, 100.
Bang on. It's really good, man.
Yeah. I might have just missed that one up on it.
It's all right. I'm also, I got to say, with the finishes, they've slightly altered kind of some of the finishes.
I love the
just in the actual fit. It looks so good.
Yeah. It's like a gunmetal.
Yeah. Like these look really nice.
Yeah.
Like the lines on them are good.
Yeah.
I think that the whole thing, just total package, it fits the bill, man. Once again, Vokey knocking it out of the park with a wedge.
And then when you can do that with a wedge, you know it's a good wedge.
You know it's happy. So, when are we fitting you into these?
I don't
know.
When are you free?
When am I free? Let's see here. No, that was good, man.
Yeah.
I would say, all in all, right, I know that we're going to have a lot of success with these.
Oh, yeah.
Vokey wedges always do well, and I think this is a really, really good one.
Very good wedge.
I got nothing bad to say.
No.
Literally how it is.
Yeah.
It's one of my go-tos all the time when I'm doing fittings, especially for guys who need to get the lower flight, and this is just going to magnify that even more so.
Yeah.
So I love it, man. Vokey's doing what Vokey does.
This is Ian approved.
Definitely AJ
Almost
approved.
in Ian's bag.
Definitely WGC approved as well. I would say if you guys want to see these, check these out, come get fit for them. Come let us know and we'll get you hooked up. And then any other questions, please let us know. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.